If you've ever found yourself staring at your garden, wondering how you can grow more with less effort, you're not alone. Every gardener is always searching for that magic trick, something that will boost yields without requiring extra time or a lot of complicated processes. Well, there's a secret that's been hiding in plain sight, one that might just revolutionize how you garden forever. It's not a fancy fertilizer, nor is it some expensive piece of equipment. The hidden trick that can double your harvest is something you've probably overlooked before: fermented fruit peels. This simple method, rooted in natural processes, can unlock incredible growth potential for your plants. And the best part? It's easy, cost-effective, and incredibly sustainable. If you want to boost your garden's productivity with minimal effort, it's time to put those fruit scraps to work. Let's dive into how fermented fruit peels can change your gardening game. Fermentation is an ancient process, one that humans have relied on for centuries to preserve food. But what most gardeners don't realize is that fermentation isn't just for food storage. It's a powerful technique that can improve soil health and boost plant growth. When fruits, such as bananas, apples, or citrus, begin to ferment, they release a wealth of nutrients, microorganisms, and enzymes into the environment. These nutrients help enrich the soil and promote healthier, more robust plant growth. The beauty of fermented fruit peels lies in the fact that they are rich in potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus, key nutrients that plants need to thrive. By fermenting your fruit peels and applying the resulting solution to your garden, you're creating a potent organic fertilizer that's packed with everything your plants need to grow strong, healthy, and abundant. Fermenting fruit peels is honestly simpler than you might think, and the process only takes a few days. First, you'll want to gather your fruit peels. You can use any type of fruit peel, but some of the best choices include banana peels, apple peels, and citrus peels. These fruits are just packed with nutrients that plants absolutely love. Once you have your peels, it's time to start the fermentation process. Begin by placing your fruit peels in a jar or container. The ratio of fruit peels to water should be roughly 1:3. That means for every 1 cup of fruit peels, you'll need about 3 cups of water. Fill the jar with water and seal it tightly. Then place the jar in a warm, dark spot. This allows the natural fermentation process to begin. You should let the mixture ferment for about 3 to 5 days, giving the jar a good shake once a day to keep everything mixed up. During this time, beneficial bacteria and enzymes will begin to break down the peels, releasing the nutrients that will nourish your plants. After a few days, you'll notice that the water has turned a bit murky brown, and it will likely have a slight odour, a sign, really, that the fermentation process is working. At this point, you'll want to strain the liquid to remove any solid peel pieces, and, you're left with a nutrient-rich liquid that's ready to feed your plants. Now that you have your fermented fruit peel solution, it's time to put it to use. Applying the solution to your garden is simple, really. Just use it as a liquid fertilizer, watering your plants with it just as you would with any other plant food. The beauty of fermented fruit peel water is that it's gentle enough to use regularly, yet powerful enough to give your plants a noticeable boost. For best results, apply the solution every 2 to 3 weeks, especially during the growing season. Simply pour the liquid around the base of your plants, being sure to cover the root zone. The nutrients will be absorbed directly into the soil, where your plants can access them easily. If you're using this method for vegetables, it's especially effective for plants like tomatoes, peppers, and leafy greens, which all benefit from the extra potassium and phosphorus. You can also use this solution on your flowering plants and fruiting trees to promote better blooms and more abundant harvests. One of the reasons this fermented fruit peel hack works so well is because it provides your garden with a natural, slow-release fertilizer. Unlike synthetic fertilizers, which can sometimes overwhelm plants with too much nitrogen, the nutrients in fermented fruit peels are released gradually, allowing your plants to absorb what they need over time. Additionally, the fermentation process encourages the growth of beneficial microorganisms in the soil, which can improve soil structure, increase nutrient availability, and even enhance plant disease resistance. Another reason this hack is so effective is that it takes advantage of a resource that many gardeners already have on hand: fruit peels. Instead of tossing them into the compost or, worse, the trash, you're putting them to good use in your garden. This not only helps you grow healthier plants, but also reduces waste and supports sustainability in your gardening practices. Let's take a practical example of how this fermented fruit peel hack can be applied to your garden. Suppose you're growing tomatoes, which are notoriously heavy feeders and need a lot of potassium to thrive. By fermenting banana peels and using the resulting solution, you're providing your tomato plants with an extra dose of potassium, helping them produce larger fruits and a more abundant harvest. Simply ferment your banana peels as described earlier, and then apply the solution to your tomato plants once every 2 weeks. Over time, you'll notice stronger, healthier plants with more fruit. By fermenting fruit peels, you're giving your garden a natural, cost-effective and sustainable boost. Whether you're looking to enhance your vegetable production or improve the health of your flowers and fruiting trees, this one simple hack can make a world of difference. The best part? You're reusing something you might normally discard, turning it into a valuable resource that will not only improve the health of your plants, but also help the environment. If you found this trick helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the Gentle Herb Gardening channel for more expert gardening tips, and share this with fellow gardeners who want to grow healthier, more abundant harvests. Happy gardening!